Welcome back to CBS Mornings. This morning, we're focusing on the spread of illegal guns on American streets. CBS Evening news anchor and managing editor Norah O'Donnell spent time with Washington, D.C.'s Metropolitan Police Department to see the challenge up close, to understand the big issues facing law enforcement nationwide. She also visited the ATF lab in our nation's capital and learned the guns that police are encountering are more dangerous than ever.
This is what a 9mm pistol sounds like, modified and set to fully automatic with an illegal conversion device.
Explain what a Glock switch is.
So these are actually referred to as machine gun conversion devices. You can see some of these are mass-produced, metallic made, and this is what you'll hear referred to as a switch.
What do you know about where these are coming from?
A lot of those can be made with anyone with a 3D printer. These here are more commercially produced. You will notice that a lot of these may carry the Glock logo on the rear. However, they are not associated with Glock whatsoever.
The conversion devices are small and inexpensive. They cost as little as $20, but can change a handgun to fire 15 rounds in under 2 seconds.
You're really kind of spraying bullets.
Absolutely, especially out of a handgun. It's very hard to maintain a weapon that small with that amount of fire.
At the ATF lab in D.C., they're processing a record number of illegal guns.
Commander, how often are you seeing these now?
We're seeing them with a degree of regularity, about 50% more than we saw last year.
And that's because it makes this gun much more dangerous?
Absolutely. It increases the likelihood that we're going to encounter multiple victims when these are used. And also, in those singular victim incidents, it increases the likelihood that those incidents will be fatal.
Commander Lachey Mako reports to Chief of Police Robert Conti, who was just tapped to join the FBI.
A lot more guns are in communities now, a lot more guns than what we experienced over the course of my time here in the police department.
We rode along with the chief around the nation's capital to learn about the challenges his officers are facing with crime at alarming levels.
We have the data right here from your website about D.C. crime. All crime up 25%, murder up 24%, motor vehicle theft up 107%. What's going on in our nation's capital?
When you talk specifically about the violent crime, early in this year, we had a couple of cases where we saw individuals just shooting people, shooting each other for no reason, individuals who are unable to resolve disputes, simple arguments that turned into homicides. Why? Because people have access to illegal firearms. When they have access to illegal firearms, they use them, unfortunately.
Back in the lab, they showed us how the device can take a legal weapon from this to this. The ATF says they've seen a nearly 600% increase nationwide of modified weapons.
There have been more mass shootings in America in 2023 than there have been days. How much do you worry about a mass shooting in D.C.?
It's something that's on my mind every day while we're sitting here. You take, one person with one firearm that's capable of shooting, 100 rounds of ammunition very rapidly in a short period of time. That can happen anywhere, at any time. And we see these converter switches that are able to convert semi-automatic firearms into fully automatic firearms. Those are things that keep me up at night.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Norah O'Donnell in Washington.
It's a powerful interview there with the outgoing chief of police in Washington, D.C. Nora's interview with him that she aired on the evening news included 2 other details on the rise in crime, a lack of recruiting or a struggle to recruit new officers, and also a lack of prosecutions when those officers do make arrests. So some great reporting from Norah in our nation's capital.